Peace, peace, peace. Cosmo Uni at you right here with you. Um, I just wanted to express myself. I'm really just freely speaking. Um, I smoke on herb, not just marijuana, but I do like dabbling into lavender and things that I've had tried so far is like lavender. I have blue lotus. I also had mugwort, so I mixed it in with weeds before too. Well, weed before. Uh, Hence me saying that I am rolling up or whatever. So this is a free podcast, as well as this is genuine intent, pure soul, So we are in higher dimensions, higher being, higher seeing, higher knowing, higher creating, and higher becoming. We are in tune and intense with it. In tune with the intensity. Intense with the in-tuneness. Okay. But anyway, so I haven't made a podcast or anything. I just wanted to come talk and speak and free myself a little bit more. Use this as like a transmitting device. I mean, it is a transmitting device or whatever the case may be. Okay. This is new for me, okay? So I'm trying to see something. All right. So just had some thoughts on my mind. We have constant thoughts. They're constantly, okay, basically, genetics, and we can talk superheroes, we can talk development, we can talk mutation, and we can talk, I don't know why I want to say osmosis. I'm not completely sure if I know what osmosis is. Not completely sure if I know what osmosis is. So we're gonna look it up. So, okay, let me tell you. This is so very unprofessional. Okay. All right. Excuse me for all of that. So let's see if this Webster dictionary has osmosis, because osmosis came to mind as I was breaking some stuff down. Let's see. Osmosis, the tendency of fluid to pass through a thin membrane until it is of equal density on both sides. A gradual, often unnoticed process of absorption or learning. Interesting. That's very interesting. But basically, I'm bringing up these terms and bringing up this as well because of who we are and what we can continue to create. Basically, I just had this dope vision of me basically mutating, because we're constantly shifting, as beings, as the source expressing itself physically, individually, and as one. Never individual, but as well as just not seeping, just looking and viewing and observing the differences or the connections. You know what I mean? So basically, I say we are constantly mutating. We constantly mutating as well. Because shit, you mutate off of anything. You know what I mean? Off of anything. We are like sponge. We are sponges. We have aura fields, electromagnetic fields. Might be the same thing. But anyway, just basically, we have a lot of things that that can prove how absorbing and how mutating we can and are, pretty much. Like, hence environmental, and being an environment, you have to be in a necessarily environment or that aligns with you to make some things happen. Of course, we go through things where we're not allowed to right then and there be in the greatest environment, but it's all for for lessons and tests or whatever. It's all for a purpose. It's all for a greater being. What I'm saying is we create our environments to fit who we are. Mutation. Because we have to mutate. We have to turn. We have to evolve a certain way so we know what we need. You know what I mean? Now, and as well as we put in our bodies. You know what I mean? Mutating. You know what I'm saying? What you say you are what you eat. Of course, you are your genes and your genetics and your mind. And your soul is adapting and actually utilizing what you put in the vessel. You feel me? And it's going to go off of that. You feel me? So we change and we evolve and we mutate. You feel me? Mutation. So I was saying about mutating. You feel me? I got so many things we can put together and basically, state our premise. You know what I mean? We can state our premise and all that wants to prove our point. I'm not trying to prove a point at the moment. I'm just trying to explain, you know what I mean? Because I know I got some viewers that are very intellectual, or will have some viewers and some listeners that are very, very, very intellectual and hold themselves accountable on studying. You feel me? And free and their own observations, I would hope, because, scientists make observations all the time. I love using this because science really, I love saying this because scientists make new observations or, blah 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 all the time, whatever. You feel me? So how come any data, why can't we can? You feel me? It's all a mindset. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is mutating. We are limitless beings, and I was getting some visions about basically me mutating. Then after basically me mutating into like some other type of being physically. You know what I mean? Because it's just nothing but energy. And I was thinking about how it would hurt because if you how you seen the Hulk, basically he turned, how you seen Bruce Banner turn to the Hulk, turn to basically his higher self or some shit, or is one of his forms or his only form that he can turn into. But we have so many forms. They get these influences. We influence anyway. I'm not even about to go into that. But I think it's cool to think about and actually try to adapt. Adopt. I would say adopt and apply that into life, because we could go to the extreme as well as the extremes of absorbing emotions, absorbing different tendencies, absorbing actions, absorbing us going through life and acting off of what we seen. You know what I mean? And we have to relearn a lot of things. Mutating. You feel me? So like, let's continue to mutate to the highest of our abilities. We have no limits. Let's continue to turn and let's say transform, metamorphosis. Yes, meta, beyond the physical, beyond what we've been doing to ourselves. Okay, relearning things. You feel me? Rebirthing anew. Take this and go with it. Be better. You feel me? Be better. So from what we put in our bodies, what we think, what we see, what we think we know. I was gonna say what we know, but yes, what we think we know. But yes, we do know. We do know, and it's okay to be, to think, but as well as we want to, continue to just be better, continue just to, evolve and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yes, there was this one show I used to watch when I was younger. I forgot what it was called, but it used to come on ABC or NBC. And, I didn't have cable all throughout my years growing up. So, I was like, what, it's 9, 10 cartoons come on Saturday, you feel me? So, and I'm watching them all. From Power Rangers. And I want to get, basically, this is me, depicting on our past. You feel me? Like, I'm wanting to get up a little earlier, you feel me? So I can get all the cartoons because they show some of this shit super early before, a brother didn't want to get up, you feel me? Y'all know how it be. But anyway, like, it's like, they has one show that showed dinosaurs, right? It showed beings. There was like 4 people. I forgot what it's called. And basically, they can morph into dinosaurs by accessing their genetics. I forgot what they did to make that happen or whatever. But blah blah blah. They showed the morphine. A lot of the morphine thing basically got shown. Like the whole energy, the whole molecule, the atomic thingy. I don't know the science to it, but I can visualize it so perfectly. And especially so to the point where I can visualize myself doing it. So that's the vision I had. Reason why I want to key in on this too. Us morph into our best, our greatest, highest eternal selves. We continue growing, continue to be better and build, continue to trust in ourselves. Not but just believe, but know and trust within that will morph us and mutate us to highness. Your highness. You feel me? We are highness, but I'm just saying like, it's just amazing. You know what I mean? With how things can happen and what can happen based off stuff that we absorb or take in or stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yes, I will key in more on this as we continue to grow and as I continue to outlet. You feel me? And yes, let's continue to rise and unify and be considerate of ourselves. Make sure we're paying attention to ourselves very deeply, so deeply that we are in love with it. We are in love and are in action, basically, in action with being better, healing. Okay, because you can. Ain't no stopping when you start. Pretty much, no starting when ain't no stopping when you start. So you can definitely fall in the greatest amazing feeling with who you are and who you can become because of what you can do, because of how you are viewing yourself, how you are viewing. You feel me? So things will continue to pop out at you or something like that. Yes, I don't want to do too much, say too much, but yes, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I love you all. Let's continue to rise, stay strong, physically, mentally, and soulfully, and go hard. Continue to go hard and trust in yourself. Know in yourself, no matter what, no matter who says it. No matter who says it, it's up to you. It's up to us. Up to us. Oneness and peace. Appreciate y'all. Love you.